Hello, good evening. I want us to discuss this evening on being kind to one another, showing love to one another. The other day I was at my workplace when one of the guys wanted to give up this life. I saw how men gave their hearts in compassion and love in order to save the life of this individual, which they succeeded in doing. And that reminds me of the story or the discussion Jesus had with a Jewish lawyer in the book of Luke chapter 10 verses 25 to 37, where the man, the Bible says, he wanted to place smart on Jesus. He came to Jesus and said to him, what do I do to inherit eternal life? It's an important question. I don't know whether you have asked yourself that question too. What do I do to inherit eternal life? Jesus said to him, you are a lawyer. You know what is written in the law. How do you read it when you want to read? He said to him, you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and everything within you, and also love your neighbor as yourselves. And Jesus said to him, you did well. Go do these things and you will live. The man wasn't satisfied. He turned back to Jesus and asked him, who is my neighbor? At this juncture, Jesus painted a picture of a man going from Jerusalem to Jericho and was ambushed by the robbers, beat him mercilessly, dropped him half dead, stripped him of his dresses, didn't put anything on him, and dropped him on the road. Jesus said, the first person that came was a Levite, saw him, turned the other way. A Pharisee came and saw him, turned the other way. But a Samaritan came and saw him and stopped, took care of him, cleansed him, took him to an inn, deposited money, and said to the innkeepers, take care of this man. If the money I deposit is not enough, when I come, I will pay the rest. And Jesus asked the man, among these people, who is the neighbor of this person? The lawyer answered. Remember, Jesus painted a picture here. If the man was speaking, he may have been speaking like the Pharisees speak. The Pharisee would have stopped. If the man was wearing a dress like the Levite might have stopped. But Jesus didn't put a tribal mark to say that, oh, this person might recognize. No. He left the man just like that. He wasn't speaking. He wasn't wearing any clothes. He wasn't doing anything. Now the question becomes, how do you treat people around you? Are you kind to one another? Show love because it is the Lord of God. Thank you.